and welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan, and today is the 5th day of November and the 5th day of NaNoWRIMO. I got up at 2 in the afternoon, but I have an excuse. Well, no, I don't. I have excuses. And part of the reason is because I was having a really good dream that I think might make an okay story idea that I'm gonna put in my scratch pad in Scrivener. Do you ever have those dreams where, like, you start out as the protagonist as them, but as they go on, you're no longer the protagonist and someone else is? Because this was one of those. It started off with me as the protagonist and then became a TV show I was watching, but had to look up on Wikipedia to find out what the name was, even though I was watching it. I don't know, it was a little strange. But anyway, it was, I think it's something that's kind of been done before. I'm thinking specifically of Alexandra Bracken's Passenger. I think, I haven't read that. I need to read that to see if it's similar to my idea. But basically about a girl who sort of accidentally keeps stumbling backwards in time, or stumbling through time travel, stumbling around in time, basically. And that was pretty much the premise of this show, and each episode of the show took place in a different time where things would happen, and then usually a building would catch on fire and somehow she'd travel back in time then. I don't know why that was a thing, buildings catching on fire, but pretty interesting dream. And it was starring, I think it was starring like a weird combination of Jenna Louise Coleman from Doctor Who and Kathleen Lights from here on YouTube. Like, those two people were combined, and her name was Kathleen Cole, which I think I might keep as a character name, actually, now that I think of it. I probably shouldn't have told you that. Okay, so that's the main character of this story. I'm gonna write that down. Anyway, yes, I'm just eating breakfast right now. I'm eating leftover pizza. I'm drinking chocolate milk because we're out of Kool-Aid. Well, the Cardinals were playing in the background. Last I heard we were winning, but I don't know if we are anymore. Also, Arizona is now back on mountain time. Our time does not change. We don't do daylight savings time here in Arizona, so we've been matched. We've basically been like the same time as California and stuff at the moment, or for a while now, but now we're back with the rest of the mountain time zone because we don't do daylight savings. I don't lose any hours, I don't gain any hours, I don't have to change any clocks, and I'm fine with that. So I still need to edit yesterday's vlog because, oh, there was a lot of footage. I ended up with like over 3 hours worth of footage, though that is including the video I took of the sunrise and sunset yesterday. Last night I hit not 1,000. Ooh, oh, I would be behind if I only had 1,000 words. No, I hit 10,000 last night, and actually in LibreOffice it's telling me I have 10,051 words actually. So who's correct, cold turkey or LibreOffice? We just don't know. I haven't officially checked it on the website at all yet. I probably should, but I haven't yet. Maybe I'll do that in a moment and see what it puts me at. Yeah, actually, while I have this all selected, I'm going to copy and paste it. But I haven't done any writing yet today because I need to sort of edit what I wrote last night because it was that much of a mess at the end. I really, and I need it to be cohesive and make sense for when I show it to my friend Lucy. I've been putting it in a Google document for her to read it at her leisure. She hasn't yet. She hasn't read any of it yet, I don't think. Though I'm going to keep harassing her until she does. She's way behind on my other story, too. She's my best friend. She needs to read it. I know she wants to, but she just hasn't gotten to it yet. She's a very busy person. She's very busy. She gets so much done in one day. I'm not sure if she actually sleeps. She says she does, but I don't know. Officially check my word count here on NaNoWRIMO. 10,030 words. That's not too bad. I'll take that. I do need to really get back to writing Shadow Sword because I've been focusing a lot on Murder Ship. My next milestone is 11,666, and then maybe I can have a Reese's Pumpkin. Side note, just dropped my phone on the floor. Case protected it. $4 well spent on this phone case because I don't think it's broken. Hopefully. So, good job. Just a 4 p.m. update, mostly to show you my makeup. It's not very well blended there. Something I've noticed that is a bit clever of me is I keep having to list off all my characters, because there's like 20, it's like 20 players in a game, so I keep having to list all 20 of them sometimes, like in order or something, and it really helps my word count having to put their full name and their number over and over again is, I think, so far being rather helpful. So I highly recommend ranking your characters and having to type out their full names in there, giving them numbers like all the time, because it's working so far. It is so nice outside. I really wish I could go outside and write, but my laptop still doesn't have a cord. I guess I threw away its original cord when I was doing my room cleaning, my big room clean, my purge, because I cannot find it anywhere. It has just disappeared into the ether, and I want it back so I can sit outside on my little swing setty thing and write my words. But no, I have to sit in here and write my words. It's just, oh, terrible. Just terrible. I'm suffering. So those were some awful time lapses, but look at the donuts we got. 99 cents. I bet they're not even too hard. But look, they're all Long Johns. I love chocolate ones. I don't care about these. But chocolate. Chocolate. Not until I hit word count, but... oh, I need to do my nails. It is 6:41. I just got back from the store. I'm sorry about those time lapses, especially the dashboard one. It didn't work out like I wanted to, but my dad was thrilled about it. Technically, I did not reward myself for 10,000 words, and I've decided to stop trying to use like breakfast as a reward for writing words, because I need to eat breakfast every day, whether I write words or not. So donut is my 10,000 word reward. Oh, we also got Polar Pops. This is an empty one because I found that putting my camera, I keep calling it camera, my phone on a Polar Pop cup, a full one, makes for a decent tripod when I'm sitting at my desk doing this vlogging crap. So Polar Pop, these are 89 cents at the Circle K, which if you don't have Circle K where you are, they are a convenience store, usually attached to gas stations, oftentimes Shell gas stations, and they have these big ass sodas, fountain sodas, for 89 cents. I count to 6 while doing the Dr. Pepper, and then the rest is Mountain Dew Voltage, which is the blue Mountain Dew raspberry citrus one, and that is my Polar Pop order. No Starbucks orders here, just a crap ton of soda and hot chocolate. So I edited one of my scenes from yesterday that I wrote, you know, rapid dash-ish, during the crunch time yesterday, and I added about 300 words, so we're doing okay for today. I have one more scene to edit, and I imagine I'm gonna have to add a lot of words because it's a huge mess, and I can't write more words until this is fixed. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm not one of those people who rips out their backspace key while doing NaNoWRIMO. I can't do that. I'm an edit while I write. Not like hugely edit, but just add a word here, reword a thing here, fix my mistakes. I always fix my typos. I can't leave them like that. I can't do it. I want, at the end of November, I want to be able to look at it and it be cohesive and coherent and not, well, not cohesive, but coherent. Like, I want it to read like something other than a huge mess, which it's okay if you're not into that. It's fine if you write a huge mess during NaNoWRIMO and never use your backspace key. You can do that. I just cannot do that. And I have enough time in the day that I can afford to edit while I write, I think, during NaNoWRIMO, even though I've lost I've lost about 5 NaNoWRIMOs in a row lately. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to doing that. I'm doing something really wild for yesterday's video, the sunset and sunrise time lapses. I'm rendering them in a separate video, sped up in that, and that way I can double speed them up in the main video, because Vegas Pro only lets me speed up things so much, and I want them faster. I want them to be even faster. Fast. I want them to be Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't want 10-minute time lapse of the sunrise, but I want the whole sunrise. So it needs to be faster. Ultra fast. I'm still not sure where I am word-wise. It's 8 o'clock on the 5th now. 10,516 words. So we're doing okay today, I think, for the most part. We're not, I mean, obviously we're ahead right now, but not quite ahead for where I want it to be. I don't think I'm going to be able to write 50,000 on both of my stories. I don't think I'm going to be able to do 100,000 words. I don't know if I'm capable of that. If I really put my mind to it, I could, but I'm not great at putting my mind to things. Oh, we are somewhere for sure. How's your writing going, Fluffbutt? How is it? Are you being good? Are you a good little Rimo? A Rimon? Little Rimo? Rimo kitty? Oh, Fluffbutt. This is one of my fluffiest kitties. There he goes. He can really jump. Wow. Can you go up here? Can you? Hey, puppy. You want to eat the laser? Don't get it in your eye. Don't get it in your eye. Oh, hi. You want to eat it? So, I am actually rendering the sunrise and sunset time lapses from yesterday again to see if I can make them even faster, like a gazillion times faster, because, like, just to see how far I can take this. It is 9 p.m. now and my dinner is done. I've started adding new words. I finally finished editing, so I added like 500 words just by editing. Yeah, I'm finally writing new words. What does pork with rice and gravy look like, you ask? Well, here it is, covered in pepper. So there's the rice underneath. Then you put the pork chop or your meat of choice, and then you pour gravy all over it. Since it is 10 p.m. and I just finally opened Spotify for the first time today, I think it's time to have our daily dance party. Is a thing we are now doing, so I can share a song from my writing playlist every day, just like Christine does in her book writing videos. Poland Bananas Books does that, and I am doing that. I haven't actually seen the latest volume of Ruby. That's, I think, ongoing at the moment, volume 5, so no spoilers. Do not spoil me. I want to binge watch the entire volume, much like I binge watched the first 4 volumes of Ruby. Like, I think in a couple of days, I binged watched it, and I really enjoyed doing that, because they're pretty short episodes, or some of them were. I think they've gotten longer over time. So I'm excited for volume 5, but I haven't watched it yet. I haven't even seen the intro yet. So I don't know what the new intro song is, because it has a new intro song every volume. This sounds really stupid. You probably don't care, but good show on YouTube here. Go look it up. Look up Ruby by Rooster Teeth. It's a pretty good animated series that has improved with time. So, highly recommend that. It really helped me think about my magic system in my fantasy story, even. that was a satisfactory dance party. That was obviously the volume 2 theme from Ruby. After midnight on the 5th, so I am going to complete this vlog. I'm still editing yesterday's vlog. I'm still editing my 24-hour one, my write-a-thon one. It's so long. I've cut out an hour so far, maybe 2 hours. I've cut it down to an hour. But writing-wise, which is actually what you're here for, I am up to 10,843 words, which isn't 11,000. But I did write like 800 words today, which isn't too bad. Half of a day's writing. Anyway, that completes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to tell me down below how you're doing. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.